Start again. I've been teaching the lads at work how to do Gollum. No, like the proper. It's not phlegmy. Do you know what I did before, mate? That would have made you feel sick. I chewed up and sucked chocolate for ages. Then I went and I made a snotty chocolate and just started dangling it in front of my mate at work when he was trying to eat his dinner, and it nearly made him. The only reason why I did it though, because Ali pissed me off, the conspiracy guy, and he was eating his cereal with a teaspoon and he picked up one flake in his fucking spoon. Who the fuck picks up one flake in his spoon? It pissed me. He's like, oh, it's not my fault the rest fell off. Fucking don't. Fucking, oh, it pissed me clean. I don't know why it shouldn't have, like, but yeah, so it was a snotty chocolate. You can do it though, because you know when you get proper, you suck chocolate and it goes to a proper thick consistency and then you add the snot, it doesn't taste nice. Like, it's the entertainment news visuals. How you dial diddly doing it? It is, me and Chris have just got back from Hunger Games, something to do with a snake and a bird. The ballad of songbirds and snakes.
Something like that. I was calling it a mockingbird earlier on, so I don't know.
Oh no, might be not.
It's not a mockingbird.
No, because isn't the, you know, they kept referencing the other bird. Isn't that what? It wasn't she like the singing bird, Katniss Everdeen? Wasn't she? Because them birds had something to do with her district, and wasn't she like a mockingjay or some shit? Or she had a pin of a mockingjay. She
had a pin.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know Hunger Games very well. We've just been and seen it. It was okay. We do have entertainment news, but I don't know if you're a bigger fan than me. I don't know if you just want to quickly give a.
I enjoyed it. It was alright.
There we go. Chris enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
It was okay. Do you know what really pissed me off with it? Apart from her, like I said to you, every time she was talking, I was just wanted to just put my fist through the screen and say, "Shut up, bitch. Get out the way." Because she's a fucking arsehole. She seemed arrogant in that with her voice, you know, talking like that. I play songs. I sing when I want to. Fuck off, dickhead. Shut up. I don't know. It's just because she seems like a prick. So the character's not her. I get that. But even the film really pissed me off when I enjoyed the early, because it was like the 10th Hunger Games in this film.
Yes.
Yeah. And it was like the early-ish days, I guess, of the Hunger Games. It was doing all this world building, and then we got our guy that we fell in love with, and, you know, oh, awesome. And then it just turned into a I hate my girlfriend, I hate my boyfriend film. Let's try and kill each other in the woods, weird sort of love drama.
Yeah, it went a bit weird.
It seemed
what
like
happened to her?
Mate, he was sat there around shouting for ages, shooting that away and that, and then she only decided to run after he'd shot loads. Shouldn't she have run 8? Fuck knows. But yeah, it's like the genres just changed, and he went from a lovable, curly-haired sweetheart. Again, I'm not a big Hunger Games fan. I don't know the lore. I know, and you know now, he goes on to be whoever the president guy is in the later films. But he seemed like a sweetheart and whatnot. I thought, okay, cool. Then he just turned into some sort of like mini-esque James Bond villain with a nice suit.
It just went weird.
Yeah, it was fine. Like I said, for someone that doesn't really like this franchise or doesn't love this franchise, it was a fine, solid watch. I don't have any major gripes with it apart from her. I'll give it a solid 6 out of 10, but that's purely because I'm not huge on Hunger Games. So I'm probably the wrong person to score it anyway. But yeah, it was fine.
No, I enjoyed it, but like the last 10 minutes was a bit weird.
Yeah, it's just the way that it just went from
flipped
them in the woods.
Yeah,
being
one they were fine.
Like an episode of Skins.
And then she finds out he's killed 3 people.
Yeah,
2.
I meant my old self. And he grabbed a chin. I just thought, do you want nuts as well, pal? I'm chucking out nuts today. She's got nuts. Do you want one? Never answered the
Who was the 3 people he killed, though?
He killed the one in the arena.
Yeah.
And I think they're saying technically... he killed the... Not technically, he did. He shot the mayor's daughter.
Yeah, that's 2.
Yeah. And then the I think they're implying that the other deaths that he definitely knows about was his best friend, because it was his actions that caused him to get hung, because he'd given the video recording.
No, because she was there for that one.
No, that's... He kept that one a secret, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
She was there at the hanging, but he never told any because it was just him.
Yeah.
Because he thought it was the best way for them to get out of the situation without.
Yeah.
If they get caught doing this rebellion shit, he can't get tied to it if he's given them the information.
Yeah.
So I think that because the other guy, he had no intention for him to die, but it's because he was tied to the guns.
Yeah.
But he killed his best friend inadvertently. Like, he didn't physically kill him, but he was the one that sent him to the gallows. So that's the third person.
So she leads him to the guns. Then she goes on a one to find her Katniss.
Yeah, we found out that, again, people that have read the books and whatnot, I didn't know if this is lore for years, but it's Katniss always been named after the root of a plant.
She's a plant.
Yeah. Because I like Katniss Everdeen. It was one of his like first major roles, was it not?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was great in it. She was awesome, but you're a plant lady, poison ivy.
And then he gets bitten by a snake. Thinks he's gonna die.
Yeah.
And he's like shooting
So,
birds.
who would? I know that because there was a lot of birds in it and there was a lot of snakes. She had a lot. When we first see her, she chucks a snake down someone's back, and when we sort of last see her, she hits him with a snake, and she also. I know she didn't have the powers or anything, but she was able to sing with the snakes around her. Was she supposed to be the snake in this ballad?
Yeah, and he was the bird.
He was the bird.
Yes.
Right, okay.
But I don't know what associated him with the bird.
Yeah, no, I
don't.
Yeah.
No.
It was fine.
It was fine. I would give it a 6 as well.
It
was alright.
But like I said, people that love the Hunger Games might appreciate it a bit more. Plus, they have the books and they've read it. Yeah. So, thingy. We'll jump straight into something that I know we both absolutely love. We've only briefly spoke about it because I knew we were going to talk about it on here. And that involves my big best friend, Godzilla. That's right, we are best friends. Monarch. You've only done episodes... 3, yeah. Because 4, yeah, no. You haven't watched it yet, have you?
No.
I got it in just before my internet decided to die. But yeah, Monarch's kicked off. And again, this is where I am being biased because the world of kaijus and monsters, I adore. It's going to get 10 out of 10 anyway. But I fucking love this
I'm enjoying it. I really am.
I love the time jumps as well.
Yeah.
And what Kurt Russell and Wyatt Russell, I know they are father and son, but if they weren't, you'd say they don't fucking look like father and son. And they play the same characters so fucking well.
It's really good. Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Mate, I didn't go like nuts, but I loved it when they fought. Because we've seen that image of Godzilla at the beach with the bomb and that, because obviously that's the reason why they did it. When they fought, they took him out, and I'm thinking like, you fucking done shit, you bitches. You fucking done shit. He's going to tank that, and he's going to come back and fuck you up. Yeah, absolutely. I'm so in love with it. We've not really had much. We've been on Skull Island, but we haven't had any sort of like early footage or glimpses of Kong out yet. These new perspective of Godzilla, especially at like San Francisco and whatnot, I've been loving so much on the Golden Gate Bridge, seeing it from that cry and the roar and Godzilla -1 is allegedly rumored to be in select cinemas on the 15th of December.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's part of your news.
No, it's not.
No.
Hopefully we'll fucking get it though.
It's got so many high reviews. It's got so many.
Big. It's blowing up over there in Japan.
I love Godzilla with that. I hope that's your bone you're eating. I love Godzilla, period. Because I know you weren't massive on Kong vs. Zilla.
No.
Even though I loved it because I just wanted to watch two big fucking massive dudes fighting. I could see the parts that you didn't like. I understand why. But if it's got Godzilla in it, it wins for me. And Monarch is absolutely crushing it.
Oh, yeah. I'm loving Monarch. I can't wait to watch the next episode.
It's usually my... there's a couple of things that come when you go, yeah, I can give it a couple of hours. Or I wait to the end of the day. As soon as I'm in the house, as soon as it's up, I'm like, Monarch, done, dusted. And I don't know how many series we're expecting to this.
I don't know. I have no idea how many episodes we're getting or how many seasons, to be fair.
And speaking of Monarch, we just got some new poster out, haven't we, for Godzilla?
We have.
Godzilla X Kong.
Yes.
New World Order, is it called? Okay. Or new something, and it's like the new ape enemy's hand with Kong's face and the other hand with Zilla.
The new
face.
Empire.
The new Empire, sorry.
And it'll be hitting cinemas on the 12th of April.
I can't wait for our next monster outing. I don't care. The only things that sort of annoy me a little bit is the Millie Bobby Brown stuff. Because I'm kind of like, I don't mind, you got to have humans in it, I guess, because you can't have 2 hours of I will actually take that impression of Godzilla. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess you can't. You need the human sort of dialogue to keep you going. But like when the people are on screen, it's sort of like, show me the dinosaur. Show me the dinosaur. You know what I mean? It works for Skull Island really well.
He's not a dinosaur. He's a lizard.
He's a lizard. Well, he's a fucking dinosaur, mate, because he was around them times. He's the OG dinosaur. He's a fucking absolute. Well, lizards are dinosaurs, aren't they? Like pigeons are dinosaurs. Fucking wrap your head around that, man. Pigeons are fucking dinosaurs.
Well, the birds are dinosaurs. I'll just take pigeon.
Pigeons are close relatives to dinosaurs.
So is crocodile.
There's only one chromosome difference.
So is crocodile.
Yeah. It's fucking mad, isn't it? We literally still live with dinosaurs.
And octopus were around before dinosaurs. If we're going to go deeper into that.
What's an octopi?
A multiple of octopus.
It's a multiple, is it? Or is it not a singular? Because a die is a singular dice. An octopi.
An octopi is a multiple of octopus. An octopus is just an octopus.
It's just an octopus.
Yes.
What's
So you can't call them octopuses.
What's
It's weird.
What's octopussy? James Bond.
Yeah, that one.
But is it an octopus?
No, it was just a name of one of the characters who had a symbol. of an
Their name was Octopussy. What was that film
Octopus.
called?
Doctor No, I think it was.
Oh, the film's not called James Bond Dr. Octopussy.
No,
I always thought it was.
no.
That's how much I don't know about James Bond. Jesus Christ. But no, Monarch's going great. Hopefully that will be our next outing. If Carlisle do get it, it'll be Godzilla -1, and then the week after it'll be Aquaman.
Aquaman.
Here's a question then. Because Godzilla loves being in the sea,
Yeah.
could Aquaman control him?
No.
I don't know, you know.
He's an amphibian.
But he literally loves living in the sea. We see his lair and everything.
Yeah, but so do frogs.
Yeah, and Aquaman can control him.
Not frogs.
Yeah. Any sea life, anything that goes in water, he has a connection to.
I don't think he has connection to amphibians. I think they're going to be full on sea creatures.
Because he's got crabs and everything. Turtles. They're half land and half. Oh my god, that's a fucking weird question.
Amphibians, not half land, half water. Amphibians. Maybe then.
That's a weird old question. Because obviously, even when he gets the actual trident of Poseidon, he then has full power over the oceans and everything that contains the water. So maybe before he gets that, then no, but maybe after that. Anyway, carry on with the film news. That's what I'm going to have to explore this one later. I'm going to have to explore it.
Right. There we are.
Are you doing Rick and Morty? Have you done the new season of Rick and Morty?
No, not yet. I didn't realise it was on.
Yeah, the voices to the first couple
weird?
of episodes do throw you off a little bit.
Weird. Like Jason Statham.
Yeah, because you hear them, you go, yeah, you sound extremely similar, but you're not the same. What the fuck's going on here?
The Verge. We got our first glimpse of Furiosa.
Yes, we did.
Looks good. Hemsworth look different.
Yeah, well, it's because we see a younger Immortal Joe in this as well, don't we?
Yes.
From Thingy. The only downside, I'm sorry, this is an obvious one, is I just want to see more Mad Max as well. Because obviously we see, what's it called, a Mad Max saga?
Yeah.
I'm just like, because I don't feel like we've had enough of Tom Hardy's Mad Max. I don't know, there's probably more to come.
I think there will be more to come, to be fair.
I do, even though I know I'm saying that, I still love this look of this trailer. I love it. Literally has made me want to watch Mad Max, which I'll be doing tomorrow at some point, before the footy probably. I need to see that film again, and I want to redo the game again because the game's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But you know, the trailer looks sick as fuck.
It
What
does.
was this? There was a thing going around about her in an interviewer. An interviewer asked her about her eyes being too wide apart, which I have slated her for. I do apologise. I understand I'm fat and ugly. But apparently she had a humble response to it. But you know when you see these articles, you got a links, it takes you to stupid websites. You got popular ads. I'm like, I ain't dealing with this shit. I was hoping you would have the answer.
No.
Yeah, an interviewer actually, like, I say it now because she'll never hear this.
She might.
She ain't listening to some fat twat in his kitchen at 11:30 on a Friday night.
She Right. She's British.
And she's 20 times more pretty than I will ever be. She's a pretty
I'll give
girl.
her that one.
Exactly. So if I ever critiqued her, she doesn't have to reply to me. She just needs to look me up and down and go,
Maybe she likes dad body.
I'm past dad, mate. I'm granddad. I'm granddad buddy at this point, mate. Jesus Christ. But no, she's a phenomenal actress anyway. Chris Hemsworth. Speaking of Chris Hemsworth, see that video Jason Moore sent him of him in his Aquaman suit, like Chris Hemsworth. And then Chris Hemsworth did one back saying, yeah, yours looks nice when they're in a rubber suit and, your padded suit. He's like, this is real. I prefer mine in a skin suit. He's like, love you, Aquaman. And it's like, you can tell they're proper bros, man. Chris Hemsworth and Aquaman. But yeah, I can't wait for Furiosa.
Nope, neither can I, and we'll be getting it May 24th.
Next year is already stacked.
Yes. What's also going to be out next year is April 12th. Is the live action series on Prime, Fallout.
Oh yes, the Fallout to the video game,
Yes.
which you're a fan of.
I am a fan
Yeah.
of.
We've had snippets throughout the week. They look good.
Yeah, as somebody that knows very little about this world, I'll be going into it and hoping to learn lovely things about this post-apocalyptic. Well, quickly pause as well, actually.
Oh.
Because I mentioned post-apocalyptics.
Okay.
I don't know if you know the answer to this. Is the Hunger Games stuff set like in the future after like I know there's a war, but was that war like extremely like was that like a nuclear kind of type war? Because you see stuff there that's very futuristic, like the phone things, but then the cars look really old and shit and whatnot.
Yeah, it must be.
But in the back, you see skyscrapers with cranes and shit, which is like modern-y. And I'm like, where is this going to be like?
It must be at some point in the future after a nuclear war or something, like you said.
Yeah, it
does look modern slash.
But it has like normal stuff like TV shows, which the Hunger Games, like weather reports and stuff. But then the TVs look weird and distorted and I'm like, where are we in time period here?
Don't know. It's like we are in the future, but we're going back in time.
Yeah, which would make sense if there was like a nuclear kind of war, because a lot of technology would have been taken out and they've had to have rebuild, which I get. But wouldn't they rebuild to the point where we already know what shit looks like and not have this weird... Unless it's just the art style they wanted for this world.
Which is the art style.
It could be like even the fashion, like parts of it, you think that's like 70s with flares and big collars and shit. Which is just fucking mental. But sorry, no, carry on. That was just a weird question I was going to bring up before.
That's fine.
Oh, Daddy.
Five Nights at Freddy 2 is already in the works, and Emma Tammy will be returning to direct it.
Oh, sweet. Fucking awesome. Hopefully Mark can get a bit in this second one. I have rewatched the shit out of that film. Yeah, I've just absolutely had it on blast. Because like it's fun with the world of FNAF.
Yeah.
With the Easter eggs and all that kind of shit, that when you explore the games and all the sort of content that comes with it. It was the same with the film. Like the second and third view, and I noticed more of that stuff that I'd seen in people's videos and stuff from people's games and whatnot. And it's just a fun movie to watch for that aspect. You can ignore watching it as a film just for the Easter egg kind of point of view and whatnot. Like seeing the puppet in the window, which is in this film Thingy's brother, who's possessing that, and you see him in the window at one point, very, very briefly, just looking in as the puppet and stuff, and you're like, oh my god, the world building it. So yeah, it's fun to have a second and third watch of and try and look for these things. Like at one point as well, outside the diner, you can see a massive animatronic just sort of hidden under a lampshade, and there's loads of theories and speculation who it may or may not be and stuff. But I never noticed it in my first couple of viewings, and then got to that one, like, oh my fucking god, there it is. It's just awesome.
Awesome.
But yeah, I'm happy for any more FNAF.
Yes.
Please.
There's a lot of rumours going around on Marvel sets nowadays at the minute.
You're not She-Hulk?
Because
apparently she's been sacked. The lead actress who plays She-Hulk.
No, I didn't know that one. But okay.
I only read it this morning, to be fair. Apparently she's been released because of how poorly the show did, which is like, well, it's not necessarily her fault. She's just acting in the script that she's given to her. I thought she was fine. She-Hulk wasn't amazing, but like I don't necessarily think she was the biggest four of it. But yeah, because there's been a lot of weird ups and like there's still kick-ons with the Marvels and shit, and apparently Brie Larson's planning on suing what's his name, the head of Disney and shit, and you're like, what the fuck? Because I just don't think Brie Larson's like, I don't know, it's got a bit weird.
It's all over the spot at the minute because Kevin Feige could be leaving.
Who's, if you turn around, Chris, the first ever time featured, right there, sir.
Yeah, that guy might be going.
Oh, Kevin Feige's
He
going.
might be going.
Okay. What's that down to? What's that?
It just says behind the scenes issues.
The CEO of Disney does seem to be a little bit like
Bob Iger.
he just wants. What's his name?
Bob Iger.
Oh yeah, Bob Iger.
Iger.
Yeah, you're right. Apparently, he just wants to get all this, the woke stuff and all this kind of shit down. And I don't know if it's him pushing the template and the future of Marvel stuff. Like, I know some people you could definitely argue, they're chucking too much out there instead of having a nice long drawn out build. For some people, it might work. For me, I'm not too bothered. I'm happy having quantity over quality, just because I consume a lot of this shit anyway, so it wouldn't make a difference. But I would completely understand if they slowed it down a bit. It does seem like a little bit. They were always going to hit a rough patch after Endgame because that's their jizz shot. Yeah, they've jizzed. They've had their post-nut clarity. But then you've got to remember the gems that we've had with the Spider-Man and the Guardians and all that kind of carry on. There's been some real gems. I think it definitely comes down to all these different films not knowing what their end destination is. Whereas when you watch Iron Man 1, the whole time they knew it was a build to Thanos.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, they knew they wanted Kang, but maybe they chopped him out too early. Maybe they should have kept with He Who Remains low-key. Don't see him again for a while. Don't have him as an Ant-Man villain and all that shit. It doesn't feel like the end goal's quite set in stone. We spoke about Doctor Doom now might be the big replacement. They might
they're on about bringing Kang back now.
We said, personally, I want to see the Kang stuff play out. Definitely.
They've got a writer and he's interested as long as fucking what's back.
And didn't they say that for the next two Avengers films, it's the writer, the guy that wrote Quantumania, and obviously Quantumania wasn't the biggest hit. I personally had so much fun watching it, and I know a couple of people aren't happy with that. I think this year will be good for them, as in 2024 with Deadpool. They have their fun with Deadpool and Wolverine, a potential Carl Urban Wolverine variant in that film, which will be fun to see. Have fun with that. Do whatever they've got to do. And even if they do have to reset and change where they want to go with stuff, because we can still have, like, the next Spidey film apparently is supposed to be a Spider-Man film, the crimes in New York with Kingpin and Daredevil. You can give us that shit and then give us our end goal down the line when the team need to come together with this threat that's been established and shit, and just maybe shuffle the board again a bit more and find your new process. I don't know what, again, I'm a Marvel fucking, what would the word be? I'm a Marvel, like, yeah, you got my money just because I love this shit anyway. As long as I'm seeing superheroes on the big screen, I'm easily pleased. I'm dumb as fuck. If you can give me arty ones like a Black Panther and stuff or Guardians, go for it. As long as I see fun fights and flying about, I'm done. I'm there. But if they want to get the mass audience back in, they might need to have a little bit of a reshuffle.
I do think they need to have a reshuffle about it. I think that's what they're doing, and I think that's what the problem is.
Yeah, I think you're right, sir.
I think they've kind of like not sure which direction to go in, and they're just coming at everything and just hoping for the best.
Maybe what they need to do is take the stuff that's absolutely smashed it, i.e., we know the Guardians is in a bit of a stop still, but Star-Lord's still there. So maybe they should focus on what they're doing with that. We know the Spider-Man stuff, everybody's loved. Maybe they should stick with that. This Deadpool thing, everybody's going to love with X-Men shit. Maybe they should stick with that. The stuff that's a bit hit and miss, as much as we loved it, but the general audience didn't. Maybe the Marvel Z stuff, put that on hold for a sec. Bring back the people that we love, and we need to see what happens to them next.
I think that's the plan. I think that's what they're doing.
I mean, not so much Tony Stark. I mean more, we love Sam Wilson, we love Bucky Barnes. Let's hurry up and get back to what's going on with them with the new Captain America film. Focus on that shit.
Well, that's been delayed.
Yeah. But, because I think we love Kamala Khan, amazing. I will get more of her, but maybe they need these focal points of Bucky Barnes and Sam Wilson and stuff, Captain America, to be like, okay, we're back with the people you know and love. These other side people will be along for the journey, but we'll keep them as our, because it works so well with. I always reference it as Captain America, Steve Rogers being the heart of it, and Iron Man being the pillars. They were always, no matter what you were watching, it was always come back down to like them two and whatnot.
Yeah.
Iron Man popping up in Spider-Man, the Civil War stuff, having everybody but knowing it's Cap and Iron Man and shit. And the end goal, like I said, of Thanos and whatnot, and we had our fun little things. It feels like it's a bit more sporadic and a bit more. There's a She-Hulk. I love Moon Knight, but there's a Moon Knight. Right. Can we start to slowly weave them back in again?
Yeah.
I think that might be the Loki though. Again, Loki was a fucking absolute godsend. That was beautiful.
Yeah, it was.
Let's if they maybe want to pick up from there what these tethers mean and what it means for the get back on track with that. I don't know. Obviously, they put on Endgame was peak. Endgame was absolutely the biggest film of all time.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be so hard to pick up from that. Imagine if I went, I've just made Endgame. What you got next? You're gonna be a bit like, fuck.
Yeah, I think that's the problem.
They hit peak, but we don't need to go from peak to peak to peak. We need peak to good quality consistency to peak. Even if it takes another 10 years. Me and you are going to go at the cinemas anyway. We're going to be going for the next. It doesn't matter. So if they say the next big compilation is in 10 years' time, we're along for the ride as long as we know what road we're on.
I don't even think they know what road they're on.
Yeah, it's and like I said, I think they need to let whoever's creating certain stories, let them get on with it. Don't let Disney execs and other people and whatever. Don't worry about hitting. Because the biggest audience you need to get is the people like me and you, the regular moviegoer, the regular Joe, the somewhat mega nerdy, it's a little bit nerdy sort of people. Don't worry about being like, what next film can we get that can generate $1 billion? Yeah. Focus on a film that can make 500 to 600 million.
Make a film that's going to be fun for the audience.
Yeah, but like I said, it's. I feel a bit hypocritical saying that because it's been a while since I've seen a Marvel film that I wasn't massive into, i.e. Eternals or Captain Marvel. It's been a little while for me. But I don't know. This Marvel's shenanigans hasn't helped, even though we loved it. But sorry, carry on. That's a massive Marvel fucking side tangenty rant.
Did you see the trailer for Ted?
I did indeed. It looks hilarious.
It does look funny.
Young Mark Wahlberg, it's not Mark Wahlberg, but his character.
Yes.
But obviously, I asked you this question, you answered it yes, but this answered it anyway. Whether Seth MacFarlane would be voicing Ted still. Obviously, yep, he is.
He isn't.
It looks fun. It looks awesome. I'm down for Ted.
I'm down for Ted. It'll be out on January the 11th on Peacock.
There's quite a few things as well in January that kick right off. The South Park game's out on New Year's Day or the day after New Year's Day, which is going to be fucking fun to play that. New Pokemon DLC's out in 2 weeks as well. Yeah, January is going to be fun with Ted.
January is going to be fun with Ted. Margot Robbie has quit doing Pirates of the Caribbean.
I completely forgot about that, mate.
So did I.
Jesus fucking Christ. Had that even started?
I don't really know how far they got into it, but she's pulled out from it. Don't know why, doesn't say. But
see, the issue with that was when you first told me about that story, they were saying she was playing Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
Which was like, no, I don't mind if you want to say she's the daughter of Jack Sparrow or the niece or an ex-lover or an ex-girlfriend. I've got no issue following her as the main pirate. But when you said, they're just going to make Jack Sparrow now start again, no, make her a new character that's define who she is and what she's about and stuff, and we'll go from there. Plus, I think they announced that one because it was amongst the Harley sort of buzz, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, just if you're going to do pirates, just carry on with fucking Johnny.
Right. Have you seen any crack with Scream?
Yes, which is another weird one.
Yes. Because when I find it, her name, when I find it.
Yeah, not Jenna Ortega, she went second.
No. Yeah. There. Melissa Boriner.
Yeah.
She's been dropped because of a social post on Israel war.
Yeah, which is weird because a lot of celebrities are post, like Gal Gadot, for example, is from Israel. And there's a lot, everyone's got their political, side of where they stand, because it is a huge political topic at the minute. And she's voiced her opinion, and because I think she was saying...
It's down as hate speech.
If most people from Hollywood, because obviously Hollywood historically had a lot of Jews and whatnot working in it, if you're pro-Palestine, it seems to be like you're getting done from the Hollywood side of things, whereas most people, like regular people, are on the Palestine side of things. But she was supporting Palestine, and they didn't like it, so they've dropped her.
Yes.
So
they've dropped her, and because they've dropped her, Jenna Ortega has said, look, well, if she's gone...
Yeah, she left, didn't she?
I'm gone.
And they've tried to say it's because of filming schedules.
Yes, but it's not.
No, it's definitely not.
She's left because she's left. They tried to get her from the original. Sydney. She's turned that down.
Yeah, I think she said, because when she wasn't in the last one, she said, listen, I've done my,
So it looks like we are not getting any more screen.
Yeah, which is a shame for me, because obviously huge Scream guy. I would have took them to the end of time. They don't need to be amazing films. I just need to see Ghostface and try and work out who done it. It's a shame. It's a weird one. Because it's hard to weigh in on political topics when they're so complex and there's so many layers and both sides have got good points, both sides have got bad points. You not just leave that at the door for 1 minute, make a film, and then get back to whatever conversation needs to be had. Because the film and the political topic aren't connected.
No.
It's not as if she's come out and said huge, heinous racist statements, or if she's come out and said huge, anti...
I don't know what she said, but apparently that they put it down as hate speech.
Well, yeah, well, she was just pro-Palestine. Which, fucking hell, millions of people out there are pro-Palestine and have a right to... It's a weird one.
It's a weird one. Fuck those. As I mentioned to you in cinema, which you already knew, season 4 of The Boys.
Yeah!
As you said to me, we will be getting a trailer tomorrow, which is Saturday. We'll be getting a trailer of season 4. But we'll be also getting Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yes.
Negan will be appearing in The Boys.
And if he
That's going to be fun.
Yeah. If he brings any sort of element of Negan, the way that he portrays him into this. Because Negan, give him superpowers, would fit perfectly in The Boys anyway.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what character he's supposed to play. I don't know if it's been leaked or rumoured or anything.
Doesn't say.
Or if he's got... I don't know if he's human. I don't know if he's with The Boys. I don't know if he's with the Seven.
Don't know.
I'm well up for this. I can't
Not a
wait.
clue.
Did you finish
Nope.
Gen V? Yeah, you little motherfucker.
I know. So you finish off season 3.
And The Boys?
No, I did finish
No,
off
you
season
finished-
3.
yeah,
You
'cause-
dropped them. I did finish off season 3.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Never mind. Carry on. Right. Carry on.
And carry on.
Jenna Ortega
Yes.
and him from your weird cult film.
The Irish lad.
No, the other one.
From Saltburn.
Yeah.
The tall
Yeah.
lad. Yeah, I can't remember his name.
From the Kissing Booth.
Yeah,
that guy.
Yeah.
Well, them two. Because we know how much you love it. Them two. Twilight.
Not sparkly fucking vampires and a werewolf that what's impression on an unborn oh my fucking... Yeah, I know, Optimus.
Jacob fucking El Roddy, or whatever you call him. Yes, we are getting... Apparently we're getting a Twilight, or possibly getting a Twilight reboot.
It's what killed vampires for me, mate. We went through a stage of vampires being really cool with the blades and all that in the world.
Yeah.
And then we went to I'm sparkly in the sun, drifting in with his cut. Why did they have a baseball scene? It's a fucking vamp. I don't give a shit. I'll watch it for the lols. And I know you're a 6-year-old girl that, oh my god, Team Jacob, Team Edward. Which is weird because I like him, and obviously I like Batman, fucking Robert Pattinson. I like them, but she's a bit... I don't know how I feel, because I know she cheated on Robert Pattinson in real life and that. She's a bit funky.
She's a lesbian now.
Is she a lesbian now?
She's a lesbian now.
Fair enough. I'm not Kirsten Stewart. I'm not quite sure how I feel about her, but them two I like. Oh, I love Robert Pattinson after the Batman, but I don't need a new Twilight. I'm happy for you, Chris. You probably got some fanny flutter, did you?
I'm not too sure, to be fair.
You used to love it though, didn't you?
I do like the Twilight. Don't get me wrong. I
Oh,
do
sorry,
like
still
them.
love it. Yeah.
But do we really need a reboot?
I don't know. Like
No.
I said, I mean, I know the people that love it, i.e., the 14-year-old girls. I know they really love it. So hopefully they get a reboot and it does well for them and they can have a good time at the cinema. Because we shouldn't just get the films we love. Other people should get the films they love.
Oh yeah.
Awesome,
But
go
it's
for it.
Certain things don't need to be rebooted. Like I said to you in the cinema, how many fucking reboots or origin stories or whatever it is of Willy Wonka do we need? This is like the
Yeah.
fourth one.
Yeah, this is the origin of Willy Wonka, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll watch it at some point because you watch most things. Like I said, he still gives me the creeps. I don't know why. Him as an actor, something about him, I just feel like he's definitely had some sort of DMs that might get leaked in the future. I don't know. I just get that vibe. Come back to this podcast if that does happen. I'm going to say, "Told you so."
Told ya. Right, so
Yes.
I don't know her name was Anya. Anya Taylor-Joy.
Taylor-Joy.
Yes,
Furiosa.
yes.
Mhm.
She is also possibly replaying.
The Silver Surfer.
I saw. Oh, get out of the wood, you twat! I saw that. Yeah.
So that'll be interesting.
Yeah. This is one of the.
Now don't be sexist.
Yeah, that's what I mean. This is one of the ones where if you disagree with it, everybody's automatically going to say that's sexist. I'm all up for having a new Silver Surfer character, but then she shouldn't play the Silver Surfer. She should be somebody that's from where he's from. It should just be a new, like we just spoke
Well,
about.
maybe they are.
Yeah,
They're just calling it a Silver Surfer.
it's like
That's not her, the
when they
Silver
wanted to do a new, a female Spider-Man. They didn't just say Peter Parker's now a girl. They went, here's Gwen Stacy, Spider Gwen. When we spoke about Pirates just before then, little twat. Don't give us a Captain Jack Sparrow that's now a girl. Just give us a new character and let's go with it. Yeah, I hope it's not just here's your Silver Surfer you've known for years with the Fantastic Four, now a girl. Because to me, I'll be like, it'll be South Park.
Yeah.
It'll be exactly what they've explained. Give us something new. Will you stop trying to eat wood, you fucking little scabby dog?
Right.
What the fuck happened there?
I was reading.
Were you doing a fucking Ouija spell?
Reading. Jackie Chan.
Yes.
Ralph.
Yes, I saw this.
Whatever his surname is.
Yeah, Ralph. Ralph. How do you say it? Original Karate Kid, Daniel's son.
Macho?
Ralph Macchio. I want to say Macchio, but I don't know if that's right because he's in How I Met Your Mother. I'm trying to remember how Barney pronounces
Well,
it.
they are teaming up to do a Karate Kid.
Yeah, they want to find the next Karate Kid,
They
don't they?
do indeed.
Which is fucking awesome.
Should be good. Should be fun.
Jackie Chan must look at them and think, to be fair, I'm the actual karate guy here, you're just the actor.
Mm-hmm.
But either so, Danielson is still the OG.
And if you are interested in being the next Karate Kid,
There you go.
you can go to karatekidcasting.com and put your video of you doing karate up there.
Straight away, mate, they're going to say, we need people that can kick higher than this. somebody that can actually move for 10 seconds.
Someone that's not dying.
Yeah, somebody that's not going to walk on set, chuck one roundhouse and go... So, I mean, I'll apply. They might give us a comedy role. Imagine that I apply and Jackie Chan's on the phone. Like, you're taking it. No, this is Jackie Chan. Fuck off. And I hang up on him. Oh, I'd be so gutted.
As you said before, Dr. Doom.
Yes. Oh,
Yes.
Cillian Murphy.
No.
Oh.
Mads Mikkelsen.
Oh, I saw Cillian Murphy was rumoured.
I like Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah, I'll take. Yeah.
I reckon he'll do a good job.
Have you got the picture that I saw? He would know, but he would do a fantastic job as Victor Von Doom.
He would, to be fair, because he's a good actor. I like him.
And we need somebody that's going to really absolutely, because Victor Von Doom is one of the the most iconic and powerful Marvel comic book villains of all time. So we need that nail because we've had a few interpretations. The guy that was in was he in Buffy? I think he was in Buffy in the original Fantastic Four. Then we had the new one. They just melted the mask to his face. We need this to be spot on.
I'm sure they will. Right. Think back to when we were last in the cinema and not just today.
Thanksgiving.
Probably.
Yeah.
We seen a trailer for Lisa Frankenstein.
Yes, which looked quite funny.
It does look funny.
Yeah, it's
It does look really good. It's going to be out in the 9th of February.
Is it? Just
Yes.
before my birthday.
Good.
Sorry to interrupt. Did we work out if it's Jughead or if it's brother?
I don't know. But do you know who directed it?
Who?
Robin Williams' daughter.
No way.
Yes.
Is that like her debut, or has she
Mhm.
done? Is it? No
Yeah.
way.
It's one of her first films that she's put together.
It looked. Well, I went at first. Come on, I thought this was a bit mad, and then they go on like a mental murdery sort of keep him fed. It looks so much
It
fun.
does look fun.
I love shit. Like, it's kind of like when they did like Warm Bodies and stuff. Take the
Yeah.
zombie element, but add this like weird romance sort of. I'm so up for it.
It does look fun.
Yeah,
And she's done a good job with this film, I reckon.
I have really fallen ever since Detective Pikachu and playing fuck it, I forgot her fucking name, man. Ant-Man's daughter. What the fuck's not Hope.
Casey?
Is that, yeah, Casey. Fucking idiot I am. I've as an actress, I've fallen in love with her so
She
much.
is good.
She's fantastic.
She is good. What we're getting again, which again we don't need because again it's just another fucking reboot of his last 12 films. Is we're getting again another Jason Bourne film.
Wait, another one, not like a reboot, or just another
No,
one?
just another one.
I mean, there's an audience for it.
I think it's like 6 or 7 now.
Cool.
So yeah, Matt will be back.
Jesus Christ, it's Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
Oh,
And you get some little weirdo kid just fighting a stick.
I have the power of God and anime on my side. That kid. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Nicholas Hoult,
Yes.
British actor, is in talks to play Lex Luthor.
Oh. Okay. So this will be for James Gunn's new.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll take the last Lex Luthor done by. He played Mark Zuckerberg. I can't remember his name now. That was a really weird casting. I remember seeing him in Batman v Superman when you had Henry Cavill facing off with Ben Affleck, and you saw him in the middle as Lex. You were like, you don't quite fit the role for Lex for me. Because again, Lex, even though just being a human, is a very powerful and he's the counter of Bruce Wayne. He's got all the money and all the tech, but just for you need somebody a bit more.
I've seen a few different sides of Lex. I've seen him as Alan from 2.5 Men.
Yeah,
I've seen him as Lex.
Yeah.
I don't know his name, but Lex in Smallville.
That one was okay because as well it was like the younger years of them all. He did an alright job. I don't mind him as Lex Luthor.
Obviously, like you said, mentioned them, but
Yeah, that's I quite like that casting. That show.
it's a little bit weird though because he's known as the Blue Goblin or whatever you fucking call him.
Yeah, yeah,
The Blue Beast.
yeah. But we'll yeah, I still like it though.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the crack is. Chris Pine is pretty confident that we are getting a Dungeons and Dragons sequel. How confident? I don't know. When it's going to happen? I don't know.
I'll go as far to say as I liked the first one.
I liked it more than I thought.
Yeah, 100%. I like the small bits of the Dungeons and Dragons lore that I know. I liked seeing them implemented, and when it's a fantasy adventure, it's always a bit of fun. Yeah, it was decent enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't really put much on that because I don't know how to play Dungeons and Dragons.
I don't know how to play it. I just know like the little the treasure chest with the teeth and all that kind of shit. And
Yeah.
I like the bit where they battle and they've all got a mage and a warrior and all that shit. The way they were comboing with each other, and so, how it would be in the game. I attack you with my plus 10's broadsword, and I hit you with a. I like them sort of bits, but it was fun. I'll take another one.
You'll take another one. Yeah, as we said, after the last film, confirmed Creed 4 is on its way, and it'll be directed by Michael B. Jordan.
And is it, like I said, I bought the comic book, and it's all about his daughter and that.
They haven't said where they're going with it, but it makes sense after the last film to go down that route.
It 100% would make sense. 100%. And it's just Sylvester Stallone still nothing to do with it, is it? Because the last one was directed by Michael B. Jordan, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I'd assume going forward, he's the one that's going to sort of like pull the strings.
I'm guessing so. It's all still part of Rocky.
Yeah, it's part of the Rocky Road, yeah.
Or whatever you want to call it. So he'll always own that.
Tell you what, they should just make a film on Creed in the gym, but do it all slow-mo, crank the heat up so, the sweat probably gets over his six-pack and that. And, like, we could just zoom in on him. And, like, every now and then, if he needs someone to lick the sweat off him, I can just come in and dab him down with a towel.
Moving on.
I fancy Michael B. Jordan.
We know. Dune 2 has been moved up. It was supposed to be out in November.
Yeah, we were going to go see. Yeah, I thought we were going to go see it this year, weren't we? Just for Crimbo.
Mm-hmm. It was supposed to be out in it was supposed to be out before Crimbo. Then it got pushed back till next year, November-ish, around there. And now it's been moved forward to March.
Oh, so it's went from quite soon to miles away to relatively soon.
Yeah, it's been moved forward big.
That's a fucking huge bunch of steps.
So I don't know what's going on over at the film world. Things get moved about, and
fair play.
Fair play to that one. It's there. 1st of March. 1st of March. Donald Glover and Maya Erskine, I think, are teaming up to do a Mr. and Mrs. Smith TV series.
I love Donald Glover. Awesome. I wasn't huge on the original Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
No.
It was fine.
It was fine. It will be out on Prime Video on the 2nd of February.
Just because he's in it, I'll give it a watch.
I might give it a gander, so the crack is. And that's my lot.
Oh, that's your lot.
That's my lot.
Well, that's okay, because we're nearly, they were just past 12, and Chris wants bed, and
I do want bed.
I'll chill out. Speaking of entertainment, just don't ever fall in love with football. Newcastle played PSG midweek. I don't know if you saw the controversy. We were winning 1-0. We had no right to beat them. We literally had a 17-year-old kid on the pitch. We had a bench with 3 kids and 3 keepers on because we have 12 team injuries. 1-0, about to go at full time. 8 minutes comes on. Fuck knows where 8 minutes comes from. They get a penalty to make it 1-1, and it's not a penalty. And the whole world is unanimously agreed. I don't understand how it's a penalty. And so don't fall in love with sports visuals. It will fucking destroy you. I stunk of sweat. I was down here literally on my knees watching it with stomach cramps. I was fucking near enough. I had to take the wettest shit after it because my belly was so fucking bad. Oh, it was horrible. And then 30 seconds of the last 8 minutes.
Is this due down to the?
This is the Champions League.
Yeah, but is this due down to the fucking the computer fucking
VAR?
side?
The referee on the pitch says no, that's not a penalty because the ball, right? And then it's that bad. The referee has been forced to step down after this because it's the worst decision in years. Their rules state. Sorry, I know it's football, but it's still at table. That if the ball comes off your body and it comes up and hits you in an arm or out, it cannot be a handball because it's come from a part of a body and you can't physically predict where the ball's going to go.
Yeah.
So if I hit something, I can't just have my arms like here when I'm trying to run. And it hits Livramento, who had a fantastic game like there, and then hit him there, which also isn't part of the body which can be deemed handball. It's there to there.
Okay.
And the ref said no penalty. VAR says he should have a look at that. Looked at the screen and went, oh shit, better give a penalty. And the worst thing is because PSG would have then been bottom of the group and they can't physically afford, because it's owned by the big Saudi lot.
So do you think it's fixed then?
It has to be fixed. And now, but it does mean we still have a chance of going through. We have to beat AC Milan and we have to hope Dortmund get a result, either draw or beat PSG.
See, this VAR sounds like a whole lot of trouble. Because obviously it happened with Liverpool. With their
I'm a Liverpool fan.
And now it's happening with Newcastle. I think they should just get rid of VAR and just go back.
VAR's not really. It's the people running VAR. It's the people that look at it, see that it's not a mistake, and go, "We just looked at it again. It's not a mistake, but you better give a pen." It's like.
So it's basically like the fucking pencil pushers in the office that's telling me what to do, how to do my job.
Yeah.
Do you drive a wagon? No.
It literally would be you getting your car now, right, and smashing through somebody's building, just going forward and going, "Oh, what's the issue here? Is it the car or is it the person?" Well, no, cars are absolutely fine. Cars work bang on. It's the moron that got him behind the car and decided to just drive through a wall. It's so infuriating. After them lads, and like I said, little Lewis Miley, who's 17 years old, he was supposed to be at school the next day, went out there and I was in fuck. I feel like I'm going to cry now. I was so happy for him. He did fun up against PSG, one of the biggest teams and one of the best teams in the world. He held his own. They literally at the end of the game with the thingy, all the Newcastle lads just dropped to the deck because they fucking were absolutely done in. It's a team of literally. Newcastle currently has got loads of bandages and loads of stitches and loads of sewn up because we've got so many injuries. Most injuries out of any team in competitive football right now. Every fuck is dropping like flies. Oh, and it just broke my fucking heart, man. So don't never get into football. If I ever have kids, I'm going to say just save yourself and an extra 20 years of your life. Yes, because golf is not a sport. Do you know why?
It is a sport.
No, do you know why? Because to play sport, you shouldn't be comfortable.
It's not comfortable, it's stressful.
No.
It is.
If you're putting...
Golf is stressful.
If you're able to wear joggers and a nice jumper and have a walk around, you're comfortable. It's not a sport.
No.
It's fucking
stressful.
Well, you just.
It's stressful. You've got to fucking get the wind.
Right. It's not
direct the wind.
There's no noise. Everyone's got to be quiet. If the crowd has to be told.
Yeah.
And you can and you've got no time limit. You can just.
Yeah.
And then you go, and then if people are also carrying your equipment.
What's got a caddy?
Exactly. If people are doing all the heavy lifting, you're just having a day out.
I'm not that rich. I'm going to carry me on.
You're just having a day out. It's. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's not. Darts is more of a sport because you've got 1,000 people behind you going, "Hey, fucking fat non-sticker!" That you've just got. I'll take a walk. It's.
I like golf.
No, I'm not saying golf shit. I'm not saying it's crap or anything. It's fine. It's whatever. It's just like I said, when you can relax and you come to. I can play golf like this, nice and relaxed.
Let's go play golf.
I'm awful at it. I'll happily play, but I am god awful at it. But I can guarantee you now, I won't feel tired at the end of it. I won't be sweating. I'll have a nice crack. Last time I played golf at Stony, which, like I said, we just walked around. And we just sat and chilled. We're like, "Yeah, you see that last? That was a good crack. You did a shot on my turn. Oh, it was good. I said, what do you think? It's relaxed. You're not running 100 miles an hour with padding. You're not up against big Samoan blokes. You're not in a rally car sweating, jagging around like that. You just even tennis with a wah 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 and then
tennis is just fucking over exaggerated.
Yeah, it's just people screaming. But even tennis though, like I said, you got reach over here, you got a fucking lunge over there, you're getting a sweat on. Like,
you've got to just concentrate on golf. You've got to get it.
Hey, you've got to be mental. You've got to be mentally switched on. Like I said, you said before, you do have to focus on elements. Exactly. It's not a fucking sport. You need fucking. That's a sport.
It is a sport
where it's hard and no, obviously technically it is obviously a sport, but like I said, and you're comfortable. I've never played a sport, even football, where you got your socks out and you feel uncomfortable. And you're like I said, when I can go out and just wear my shoes and have my jumper on.
Chess. It's a sport.
See, yeah, chess. It's technically a sport, but again, silence and no. To be fair though, speed chess. Is way worse because you've got to your brain's got to go.
Yeah, I wouldn't like to do speed chess.
And there's been world wars on the brink of chess. When they had the whole thing years and years and years ago where the champion was Russian, America got involved, and it was like very political governments and that. I don't, as far as I'm aware, no world wars have ever been started because of golf. It's probably where world wars have ended, where they say, just fancy few rounds.
You have a golf.
And it's a reason why a lot of sports stars, when they retire, they just play golf. Because they know, I went from that mad world to, let's relax.
I can't wait to retire, because that's what I'd probably just
Like I said, though, I'm not dissing it. I'm not against golf.
That's what I would just do. It's just like, no, go for a game of golf. I'll see you at lunchtime.
I'll happily go with you, but I am beyond awful. I saw that guy. There's a guy who does them trick shots where he chucks the thing behind him and he catches it again, and he does shit, and they do keep ups with him and shit. That bit's quite fancy, but I don't know if it's got a real name. But we will end it there, visuals, just because, like I said, Chris is gonna go to bed and whatnot. I'm gonna go chill out for a bit, and then whatever fucking happens. And then get ready to stress again, because we'll be sending out a bunch of kids against Man United tomorrow night. Get in.
Yay.
So visuals, thank you for listening. Keep it on.
Love you, bye.
You beautiful bastards.